Hey guys, so I decided to do another sorority video. This one I'd like to call Advice for Neophytes. And this one, I'm going to be 100% honest, this is totally related to me and my sorority and my experiences. But if you guys want to use it towards your fraternities and sororities, be my guest. But this is just for Sigma Gamma Rhos. Let me congratulate you ladies for finally crossing into the most illustrious sorority that could ever be founded, Sigma Gamma Rho Sorority Incorporated. Let me just say that there is nothing quite like being a Sigma Gamma Rho. There's nothing like it. There really isn't. It's amazing. Let me back up. What is a neophyte? A neophyte is defined as a person who is newly inducted into your organization. They just got inducted, just got put in, like just got sworn in, like they're being, I don't know. Bottom line, they're the newest people who just joined your organization. So they're like the newest people, most impressionable, probably the loudest because they're so excited to be there. I know I was. So yeah. Back to my advice. Just a little couple of tiny, minute words of advice, 2 cents, 22 cents, whatever you want to call it. Just a couple of little pieces of advice that I'd like to offer you guys now that you finally cross into a sorority. First things first, I know that you guys are super duper excited to finally be out, to have completed Torch, to be on the yard and representing and eating and doing everything possible that you could possibly do as a Sigma. But let me just express some caution to you guys. Everybody knows that when you cross, you're all decked out in Nelia, like it's the new thing, like it's so important for you to be decked out in Nelia. I understand 100%. Please, 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 and this might vary from university to university, but from my experience, I've come to the conclusion, or actually I've been told, that you don't want to overdo it with the Nelia. Yeah, sometimes we have certain events where you just want to be seen in your blue and gold. You want to be seen in your blue and yellow. But try to keep that to a minimum. My golden rule of thumb would be not to exceed 2 to 3 pieces of Nelia. And I say 2 to 3 pieces because if it's detachable, then it kind of doesn't count. Like you can wear your hat. If you have a Sigma Gamma Rho hat and a Sigma Gamma Rho shirt, that's cool because you can take the hat off at some point. You can't take off the shirt, I would hope. But you know what I'm saying? Like try to keep it to a minimum because it's not a good look to like be that obnoxious with your Nelia. That's just from what I've learned from being in this organization for almost 5 years. We don't overdo it with wearing Nelia. I understand you want to be out and you got Neo fever and you want everybody to see you. I don't know. It depends on where you are because I know some people in California, they're decked down in blue and gold and it's the norm, but over here in the South it's not really the norm. So I mean, choose your battles with that one. The second thing that I would like to tell you guys is don't forget who your prophytes are. I say that because those people are brought into the organization to guide you, to mentor you, because you are given a mentor after you're inducted. So utilize those people that have been placed in your life to help you move from one stage to the other. I've had so many mentors since being in this organization, and they weren't all Sigma Gamma Rhos. They were all in Greek life in general. I would have a mentor because I've done different programs that involve Greek life, but just utilize those people that have been placed in your life to guide you from one step to another, because be it another semester or another year from now, you're going to eventually become a prophyte, and then it'll be your job to look after the people who come in after you. The third thing that I would recommend doing is take advantage of all of the opportunities out there involving Greek life. University of South Carolina have what they call PICAs, and those women are women who temporarily disassociate themselves from their organization to become a mentor to potential members of Greek life. This is mostly used during this is mostly used during NPC's rush week. So they have a rush week every fall semester. This happens before school starts, and they have these PICAs who are people who guide them from organization to organization, telling them about other sororities, completely disassociating themselves from there so that they're not influencing the girls. I would strongly recommend having PICAs, or I would strongly recommend becoming a PICA, because not only do you learn about other organizations, but those are networking, great networking opportunities. You're networking with the Greek Life office, you're networking with other sororities on campus, ones who have houses and ones who don't have houses. You're getting to know new girls that could potentially be a part of Greek Life in the future, and those are new friendships that you're building. So I would recommend that because it's just a really great way to like come together and network with other people from different organizations, because Divine Nine do not participate in Rush Week of that nature. I talked about it briefly in my previous videos, so if you want to see what I'm talking about, I'll probably link those down below for you to see. But definitely recommend becoming a Pi Chi. Another thing I would recommend doing is joining UIFI, which is the organization that is responsible for bringing all the Greek life together. It's kind of like a summit where you come together with a bunch of organizations of Greek life, fraternities, sororities, multicultural, Divine Nine, IFC, NPC. We all come together. We meet in a certain place. When I went, we met in Indiana, which was amazing. Like, I got to go to Indiana where my sorority was founded. Like, that was fate. I'm telling you, that was fate. So I got to do that. That was really exciting. I don't know where they meet every year. I think they meet in different places, but this one we particularly met in Indiana. So that's exciting. And once again, you're networking. You're meeting, not only are you meeting people from different Greek organizations, but you're meeting people from different parts of the world. So I have friends in New York now. I have friends in Kentucky. I have friends in Alabama. I have friends in Canada. Yeah. So it's a really great opportunity to get to know people, and you're really digging into your roots and your values of your organization. That institute was probably the best institute that I joined. We were there for 4 days, and in those 4 days I gained like 10 best friends, and we're really close. And this was like 2013, and we're still good friends. Like, I still talk to the majority of them almost every month. So, and I've hung out with them too, so it's been really great. I love those people. They're amazing. It was really amazing experience. So definitely would recommend taking advantage of those type of opportunities. Also, there are other organizations that you can join within Greek life. You can join the programming board, you can join the Greek conduct board, you can join, there's fraternity council, sorority council, all those things you can join. And I would definitely recommend taking part in all of those opportunities, because you're building your platform in Greek life. Not only are people going to know you as a neophyte, but they're going to know you for doing so many other things too, because after you join, you're not just supposed to be a part of one organization, which is your fraternity life. They want you to be a well-rounded student at whatever school you're at. So you can't just be a part of one organization. They'd like you to be a part of at least two, because it builds leadership skills. And if I haven't said that enough, it builds leadership skills, and it shows that you're capable of being sociable and multitasking, and you can do more than one thing. So it's really helpful to take advantage of those things in Greek life. The fourth thing that I recommend is staying on top of your academics. You absolutely have to stay on top of your academics, because before you were Greek, you were a student, and you're still going to be a student. And one of the founding principles of Sigma Gamma Rho is scholarship. We were founded by 7 school teachers, people. So please make sure that you're on top of your academics. You should be above the 2.5 minimum GPA that we require. You should be above that anyways. Just strive to do better, people. But definitely stay on top of your academics, because that's what's important. That's what's going to come first. And then Greek life in general, or at least I know at my university, they're looked at as elite organizations. Like, there is always going to be an eye on Greek life. So you don't want to be that person that's a part of Greek life and you're bringing the organization down because your GPA isn't where it should be. We have these little rosters where they put all the organizations on the roster, fraternities, sororities, it doesn't matter what your umbrella is that you're under. They'll put all of it out there. So they'll put down your membership, your GPA as a whole, your new members GPA as a whole, like the newly inducted GPA, they'll put that on there. The percentage of how many people are a part of another organization. Some people will put their costs to join, but that varies by organization, because some people they have to put their housing costs on there too. So all that stuff goes on the roster, and you don't want to be that person that brings the GPA down or brings the value of the organization down, because they're looking at you guys as a whole. For potential members, parents, alumni, it's public knowledge, so they can see that kind of stuff, and you don't want to be on that list. The final thing that I would recommend is to always have fun. There's always going to be something going on campus. Just be out, be yourself, enjoy it. It's only going to last, well, in undergrad, depending on when you join, it's only going to last, what, 3 to 4 years, maybe, tops if you join if you're a freshman. And you're going to be a part of it for a really, really long time, and then you have grad chapter to look forward to. So I would just highly recommend taking advantage of everything that's going on campus right now. There's really nothing like it. There's nothing like the sisterhood. There's nothing like the relationships you build when you're a part of it, and the relationships that you're going to hold on to afterwards, because there's going to be so much going on and it's so exciting. And just enjoy it. You're a part of it now, and you're probably going to be a part of it until you die. This is usually how it works. I digress. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. I'll probably do an advice for Neophytes video, because Lord, that's a totally different ball game. But if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.